Hey guys, this week's video of the week, we're going to talk about when your bearded dragon light should come on, how long should they stay on, and when they should go off. Generally speaking, we like to recommend 12 hours of daylight and 12 hours of darkness, but exactly how we time that is something we're going to share with you right here. It's not just as simple as saying, well, I'm going to set a timer for 12 hours a day, and I'm going to set a timer to keep the lights on for 12 hours. There's a method to the madness that will provide less stress for your dragon. So one rule of thumb that we do recommend to you is to allow the sun to rise first. That way your room will become lit gradually. You don't want to have your lights come on your dragon cage all of a sudden when it's still dark outside. That would kind of be like you're laying in bed in the morning, the room is pitch black dark, someone walks in, flips the light switch on. Our general reaction is something like, hey, turn that light off! And your dragon's gonna feel the same way. So what we like to do is allow the room to gradually light up using natural sunlight coming in through a window, and after the room has been lit for about approximately 30 minutes to an hour, then have your basket lights come on. You can have them stay on for 12 hours and then a timer to cut them back off. And if it's still daylight outside, then the darkness will gradually darken the room. However, if it's in the winter time when there's not quite 12 hours of daylight, the thing that we do recommend to you is to let the sun come up, light the room gradually, and have the lights come on again, and then have the lights go off even after it's dark. When you have to err on which way to move your timer, always allow your dragon lights to come on after natural sunlight and then go off after the sun sets if possible. However, that's not a problem you'll have to deal with during the longer hours of daylight during the summer. So guys, if you want to put what I'm telling you to practice, those of you parents, just walk into your kid's bedroom in the middle of the night, flip on the light switch and see how they react. I promise you it'll be at least somewhat entertaining. That's what we're talking about here when we're talking about bearded dragon lighting, and don't allow them to just be bombarded with hot, bright light all of a sudden just like that. I hope we shared with you some practical wisdom on timing your daylight versus your nighttime cycles. Thank you for watching Cold Blood Creations here on YouTube. You guys have a great weekend. In this week's video, did you delete that one? Okay. We recommend giving your bearded dragon 12 hours of daylight versus 12 hours of darkness. That's what we recommend.